Hello, and today we are on the lovely sunny south coast of Cornwall. Today I will be talking to you about microplastics. Now when we take a first glance at this beach, you don't see the smaller pieces of plastics, which is the sad truth of today's beaches. Here we have a selection of plastics which you wouldn't see at first glance on this beach. These pieces here are what we call microplastics. Microplastics are pieces of plastics which are less than 5 millimeters. Now these plastics can come from these larger pieces here, and these are from pieces of bigger plastics which are used in everyday life